Well, it's time for Coach's Comments being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. I'm Joel Norman, and we're joined by the head coach of the Lincoln Stars, Rocky Russo, after tonight's 5-3 win. A 3-goal second period, Rocky. A lot to like from that one. Right after the teddy bear toss, so you guys gave up that one, but that would be the last goal until the third period that Tri-City had. 3 unanswered goals following that. What turned in that second period in the Stars' favor?
You know what, I think it was just a perseverance, right? And we talked to the guys in the first period about, we're playing pretty well. We're not playing great, but we're playing pretty well. We're doing the things we need to do. We're defending pretty well. We need to generate a little bit more offense. We talked about how we could do that throughout the course of the week, and I thought our intensity really picked up in the second period. And that's a good club. They're gonna push back. They're never gonna roll over. They're never gonna just let you run away. So you're in it till the very end against them, and a couple tough calls. I felt like there was a couple situations where we probably should have had a penalty or a power play, but those are things that we can't control, and I can let my feelings be known in the hopes that maybe we get a call down the road, but we tell the guys all the time they need to spend their positive energy on the things that we can control, and that's our effort, our energy, our body language, our compete level, our emotions, right? Our bench management. Those are all things that we have the ability to control, and that's what we need to focus on.
And speaking of the special teams, Keaton Peters picked up a goal, his 11th of the season. 8 of them have come here at the Icebox, and that snapped a streak for him. He'd gone 6 games without a goal, his longest of the season. Seemed like he had a really strong game tonight.
Yeah, I thought he played really well, and that line, obviously, without Danny Sambuco, he gets hurt at the end of the first period. Got kind of thrown into the blender at times, and we were trying to get ice for everybody, but it's hard when you only have the 11 forwards. It's one thing if you go into the game with 11 forwards and a plan, and the guys know what to expect. But we're bouncing guys back and forth from center to wing, and Mangan kind of filled that role on that line for the majority of the game, but I thought that Wyatt was playing pretty well, and Jack Picard comes in as an affiliate for his second time with us. He's doing a nice job, so you want to try to get those guys ice, but I thought Marcy's line was playing really well, and Dashiell just keeps getting better every weekend, and that Biden's line, Carson's finally really comfortable in this league, and you're seeing him play great hockey. Jack Severson now in his second weekend with us is starting to feel pretty comfortable in this league, and so I'm just so proud of all the guys in that room. What a gutty effort from everybody top to bottom. Jimmy Jurseff back from an injury, comes in, really important penalty kill minutes, broke out some pucks. He had a great play up the middle there late in the third period to get us out of our zone clean. So I think everybody in that room from top to bottom was a contributor tonight.
You mentioned Jursev. He really had to fill in, especially picking up some of those minutes. We didn't see Cole Krusberg-Rosine a lot down the stretch.
Probably not going to see him for a while.
Him and Sambuco both banged. I was going to ask, how are they doing? How's Sambuco doing then if Krusberg-Rosine's banged up a bit?
They're okay. They're okay. We have to have them looked at by the doctor. I felt that in Cole's case, I thought it was a really dirty hit, and it was high, and it was dangerous, and it didn't get called, and those are the breaks. Those are things that we can sit here and we can talk to her blue in the face, but it's not going to change what happened on the ice. So for us, we just need to persevere. I thought that there was multiple chances where we could have had power plays late in the game, and then suddenly they have a 6-on-4. I still don't really understand that call, but it is what it is. I thought our guys did a great job. They found a way to score there on the 6-on-4, and I'm sure that's one that Whitey wants back, but he made a bunch of great saves for us tonight, and was a big reason why we had got a big win.
One of the things you talked about all week to get a win tonight was to have a complete game. You started out really well last Saturday. You had a pretty complete game here tonight. How do you do that again tomorrow?
You know what? We just stay focused. We stay focused. The guys know that work for the weekend's not done, and tomorrow's another really important game, and we want to go into the Christmas holiday on a high note, and it's going to be hard. You go in that building, it's always a challenge. I think we're 1-1 there this week or this year, and so we need to make sure that we're ready to dig, and we're ready to battle, and we're ready to sacrifice, and I think that's the mentality in the room. The guys know what it's going to take to win tomorrow, and we certainly won't take that for granted.
Rocky, I'll end it with this. This was the final home game at the Icebox in 2022. you and the Stars ended the season, regular season and postseason included, 22-8-2 here in Lincoln. How important was that to get the job done at the Icebox this year?
How can you not want to win in this building in front of these fans? I mean, they're fantastic. We have the best fans in the USHL, and their passion for the Stars is unbelievable. And every time that I get the opportunity to step behind the bench and be the head coach of this team, I don't take that for granted. So, this building gives us an incredible advantage, and our fans are behind us 100%, and we appreciate that more than they even know.
Rocky, we appreciate the time, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Joel.
That was the head coach of the Lincoln Stars, Rocky Russo, joining us. And this has been Coach's Comments, being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.